ready?
Oh, he's sideways. Look.
You in?
Yeah.
Fell right down in the left there, right?
So frustrating.
Oh no. I mean, could be laying 5 feet in front of you too. Oh yes. You
After 8 days of hunting the temperate rainforests of the Pacific Northwest, Brad Hunt got it done on a mature black bear. That was 2 days ago. Today is the last day of our hunt. I've got 12 hours to get a bear, or go home without one.
This sucks.
Does suck.
I like the view that we had over there. It's within range of that hillside, but it's got all that fresh snow melt and all that green up. And there's no way we could see that if there was a bear there. We couldn't see it from any position down at the bottom. But, man, I wanted to get higher so I could see all the way around. See this bit too, but this is a wall of brush. We've been beating through it for about an hour.
It's not easy finding bears in a temperate rainforest like this. The brush is thick, the timber's dense, and unless a bear steps into the open, you're not going to see it.
I don't know. I'm wondering if we'll be able to see where that opening is, or see how the ridge goes up, get on that point. It's another 200 yards. We come this far. So I say we get over there and see what we got to work with.
There are a few open hillsides in this canyon with lush green grass, but they're tough to glass from the logging road. If we climb about 700 feet up the opposite side of this canyon, we'll have a clear view of those grassy meadows, and maybe spot an old crusty boar worth going after. You can see way more country from a glassing point than you ever could hiking it. Problem is, spotting a bear and being able to shoot one are two different things. From the road, you might catch a bear if it steps out into the open, but you're only seeing a sliver of the mountain, maybe 3% at best.
No bears. No bears. It's only 12:30, so I doubt they even have roused themselves. They're in some dark hole sleeping it off. Seems like wherever there's one bear, there's often one or two more. They seem to, this time of year, all go to the same sort of pocket. Early in the season, like it is now, where the snow, this is the first warm weather, really. The snow is melting real fast. It just hit a warm snap for about 4 days. The only green up is in a few spots, at least the preferred feed they want. So it seems like the bear are concentrated in those pockets. You get 3, 4. One time I was in a pocket where there were 7 bears on the same hillside. Couldn't find a bear anywhere else, but right there they were all concentrated. So we'll see what happens tonight, but this is a beautiful day. I'm just enjoying the nature hike. I could do with less bushwhacking, but it's the price you got to pay if you want to traverse this country.
Every spring, I set out on a bear hunt somewhere. I love this time of year. The snow is melting, the air smells alive again, and everything that's been dormant for months is waking up. You never know what you'll see out here.
Dude, that was intense.
That is the craziest thing I have ever been a part of.
I've walked into 2 boars, locked in a death match, snarling, slamming into each other with a sound you feel in your chest. They were so focused on killing each other that they never saw us coming. And just like that, mad chaos transformed into stunned silence. And a 10-day hunt with 2 bear tags to fill came to a sudden and unexpected end with 2 giant boars on the ground on the coast of southeast Alaska.
Brian, those are both nice bears.
I've seen bears crawl from their snowy dens and vanish again into a sea of white, the grizzly brown coat disappearing over an all-white snowy mountaintop. One day asleep under 10 feet of snow, and the next day awakened and in search of food after a long winter's sleep. I've called bears in close, too close. Holy crap. Once, a bear came running to within 30 yards while we were focused on another bear. With earplugs in, we never heard him, had no idea he was there. And without that video, we'd never know how close that bear really was. Makes me wonder, how many times has a mountain lion or a bear been that close to me and I never knew it? Another time, I saw a male and a female grizzly engaged in some wild mating behavior. It was a violent, primal display that looked more like a fight than anything romantic. They caught us watching them, and the big boar locked eyes on us with a predatory look. He never looked away from us until we disappeared out of sight about a half a mile away.
He wanted to eat that.
I think he wanted to kill that bear.
This bear, you just saved this bear's life, Brian.
I am a hero.
I've seen big boars trap younger bears high in the trees, waiting them out for days, the smaller bear clinging to life, hoping the big one loses patience and moves on. But in our experience, he rarely does, and it's just a matter of time before the bigger bear kills the smaller one.
Easy, Mama Cena. Hey, 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 hey. Easy! Get out of here!
And twice, I've been charged by a grizzly.
I only got 2 more!
There's nothing like it. The raw power, the sound, the speed. It makes your blood surge. You walk away shaky, knowing you just met something stronger than you will ever be. The plan today was a simple one. To glass every open patch we could find, cover country fast with our optics, and hopefully turn up a shooter with enough time to make a move. But it didn't happen. And now, the sun sets in less than 1 hour.
He's a fairly tall bear. I think he's a pretty good bear.
Keep an eye on him if you can.
Oh, where'd he go?
I saw him walk behind a tree just now. Looked like a good bear.
We're just walking up this road and looked up on that hill, and there's a big old black bear. Look good, real nice bear, walking below the waterfalls. It's the second bear we've seen in the last hour, but he's pretty high. It was 500 yards. We're gonna inch our way up this road and see if we can get another angle. He's angling downhill toward us. Wind is good. We'll see if we can pick him up again. Right there, right there. Get the big lens out. I don't know if it's big enough, Brad. Does it? Get back on it. Behind the brush. 375, he said. Ready? Yeah. Man, it's hard. There's a lot of brush there. Yeah, there's a lot of brush. I think I can get it through. Ready? Yep. So much brush, Brad. There's a bunch of brush on it. hard to tell. I wish we had got a little better video of that bear, but I think I got him right in the middle of middle. It was a bit of a rush scenario. It's almost dark. He looked like he was, I mean, up and down. He was kind of sitting, but I could see where it looked to me like I was middle of middle on him. Anyway, Brad was watching him through the spotter, which had a better angle than the camera did. And Brad thinks the height was perfect. It didn't hit his front legs or his back legs as far as we can tell, because he ran. We look at the video, it doesn't look like he has anything wrong with him that I can tell. So I think we got ourselves a bear on the last day.
Yeah, because he looks right. He looks right behind him. Oh, mosquitoes.
Good crap.
That's getting... They're bad.
This is like the perfect temperature, cloud cover, and time of evening. But these suckers have come out in full frickin' force. Like, holy crap.
It's almost dark, and it's another situation where I'm worried about going after him when I don't know how good the hit is. So we're gonna hang back and check first thing in the morning, and hopefully I've got myself a big bear on the last day. We'll see.
Oh! Toads are kind of creepy. No! Go that way.
Beady eyes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of freaked me out when I almost stepped on him. Okay, buddy. Ribbit. That's cool. What a handsome fella, if you're into warty toads.
Negative. Reptiles are freaking disgusting.
Huh. Look at him. He's creepy. He moves at night. Ah. You want to eat that toad?
Nope.
Yeah, me either. Can you?
I've had frog legs before.
Frog legs I'm down with. Totally. What eats toads?
I don't know.
Toads? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up the difference. What's the difference between a toad and a frog exactly, other than the warts? You know? And they're hopping around on the ground. In the dirt. Like, where's his pond? Doesn't need one, because he's a toad. He's like some evil... Toads are kind of evil. Like crows. Like a murder of crows. You know? They seem to have a, like, princes are frogs. Like, frogs are noble. Toads, they're like, you turn, like, the evil wizard into a toad, you know? Don't know the lore exactly, but my instincts tell me, watch out for this guy. Watch out. He didn't even, I mean, what a pathetic little hop.
Are you the sucker that's keeping me awake?
Didn't you at night?
Croaking all night?
Oh, look at that leap. Did you see that leap? Whew. Now he's cooking.
He's got Brian Call hops.
Look at him. Imagine he's like the terror of the bugs. You know what I mean? He's eating mice too, I bet you. You're free to go. You're free to go, my friend. Hop away. Just don't go near my tent.
walking our way up to Brian's bear. I think we can go right up this rock. Shoot. It's gonna be the easiest walk and get us up there the fastest. Hopefully he's there. I think he is. I think he's a good shot. I know Brian's been worried, just like I was on my bear. But I think he's up there. I don't think he went far. So, we'll see.
Yesterday afternoon, I made peace with the idea that this hunt might end without a bear. That's just how hunting goes. There's no guarantees. You can grind for days, do everything right, and still walk away empty-handed. And life's no different. You can pour yourself into a dream, give everything you've got, and still come up short. That's why I love hunting. It's honest. It doesn't bend for ego, and effort doesn't guarantee you anything. It's one of the best teachers I've ever had. Hunting is like a mirror of real life. It teaches you to accept reality, to accept what you can't control, and to work hard despite no guarantees. Because the only thing promised to those who quit is failure.
Yes. Oh, yes. You see him?
Piled up?
He's right there. Yes. We could have got him last night, just like with yours. You just never know. I'd rather err on the side of caution. Dude, he went another, that's got to be 30 yards from when he dropped out of frame. 20, 30 yards piled up. Yes, Brad. Yeah. Let's go look at him. Heck yeah, dude. Dude, I'll sleep well tonight. It's just such a relief when you know you've got you made a shot and it's down and it's over. I'll never not feel anxiety shooting an animal and then wondering if it suffered or if it died quickly, if you're gonna find it. That anxiety will never leave me. It's just part of hunting.
When I started hunting, failure was constant. It still finds me today, but less than it used to. A lot has changed since then. But the main thing is that I learned to keep going no matter what. I stay in it until the final hour. Do that often enough, and you start to see the truth. Most things are not impossible. They're just unfinished.
Mountain black bear. Looks like he made it into there and just nosedived. Well, I want to get him out of here so we can take a look at him. He's all folded up, but gosh, the claws on yours were bigger, more hooked. But it'll be interesting to put the pads next to you. The claws on your bear were they're twice as big as these.
Yeah.
Twice as long. But these pads are huge. Beautiful bear. Looking for that older bear. Let's get him out of here.
It's a common misconception that black bears routinely weigh 400 pounds. That's just not true, and it's especially not true for high mountain black bears. Mountain black bears rarely weigh more than 270 pounds.
You know, a lot of people don't realize the difference when you're hunting a mountain bear. They're not like built like those bears that live on the coasts that eat tons of salmon, your island bears. They're smaller overall, but when they're mature, they're like this bear here. They're just stout, big paws, blocky. You know, they just move differently.
For a minute, the world seems so simple.
I've killed some giants on Prince of Wales Island and in southeast Alaska. Like I said, they're almost like a different species. This is about what you come across in these mountains, and it's just, I don't know, there's something about the way these big mountain bears move and how they live up here, flipping rocks, eating grass. This is just harsh country. It's harsh. I mean, they're eking out a living on mostly vegetation, and that's why they taste better too.
Bear meat tastes like whatever a bear has been eating. A fish-eating coastal bear, although giant, is terrible eating. The meat tastes like the ocean at low tide. But those high mountain black bears, their meat tastes like sweet mountain goodness, like blueberries and honey.
Air in my lungs till the road begins.
Yeah, Brad, I couldn't be any happier. Came down to the wire, man. The last
day.
The last day, last hours, last day. Down to the wire.
As the last of the bugs leave their homes again.
You couldn't ask for a more beautiful valley and canyon to hunt in. And I'm just relieved we found a big one in here. We didn't see any other. We saw one other really big bear on this trip. The rest were pretty much your large, medium, but no like XLs. So we did it. Couldn't be more grateful.
And there is meaning on earth. I am happy.
This is me in 2007, and this is the only photo I have of my first black bear. That guy right there, he had no idea what his future held.
The only time I got to praying for a red light was when I saw your destination as a deadline. It's just normal conversation, babe, it's all fine. Making quiet calculations where the fall lies. It's as good a land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind.
Looking back now, it almost feels unreal. I never imagined I'd hunt all over North America, Mexico, and New Zealand. That I'd spend years deep in wild remote country chasing adventure, or that I'd one day host a successful hunting podcast. And I never imagined the incredible people I'd get to meet along the way.
I'm Brandon Baines. He's Easton Corbett. You're listening to The Gritty Bowman Show.
What he said.
Hi, I'm Eva Shockey, and you are listening to The Gritty Bowman.
This is Joe Rogan, and you're listening to The Gritty Bowman.
Every crowd I'm looking at right there, there's somebody there who is a natural leader. Yes. Are they going to be a positive leader or a negative leader?
This is genius.
I've never seen so many mullets in my life. No, it's just about feeling good.
You had more chins than a Chinese phone book for a while.
Man.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah, it's better.
Pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds are still sing, folks are still fight, the boards still creak, the leaves still die. We ain't angry at your love. We'll be waiting for your love. We'll all be here forever.
I know, he's like, can I get my thought machine?
Gotta go far.
Like, now we're getting weird, right? Well, it's just me, but it says bear on it.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure I hit.
Let's find out.
Oh,
dang it.
I think it's me.
He's like, no, it means French for fake. It's fake French.
If you wanna go far, then you gotta go far.
And to everyone who's supported me over the years, from close friends to those that I've never met, thank you. I get to live a dream because of you, and I'll never take that for granted.
What's that, Brad?
That's your stir stick.
Brad has
Insisted that I needed to keep this swizzle stick. Penis bone. What are they?
Big bone.
What are they? It's got names.
Baculum.
Anyway, we're gonna skin that out and get down to the bone. It's a little practical use tool, I guess. Do anything special to them, Brad? You just like keep them.
If you keep a little cup of them, then you can keep your assortment on their little stir sticks. They break down nice. They look nice little piece of bone there. But anybody that shoots a wolf or a bear, a male wolf or bear, you understand?
Male.
Has to be a male.
It's got to be a male.
Females don't have those.
You just do this?
Do that. You just trim it down. Then what you do is you boil it, just like you would a skull or anything else.
And you have yourself a nifty little.
And you have your nifty little stir stick for your tea or whatever.
But I find I don't know if I'm jealous or, just like glad we're built a little different. Because this is a hard bone. All the time, never goes away. Yep. I showed the end of this film to my wife. She was scandalized. That's the question. Better with a penile bone or without? It's hard to say. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's watching my stuff, has supported me through the years. It means a lot to me. I am feeling a little overwhelmed by the comments that y'all left last week on the last film. It does mean a lot to me. I really appreciated all the positivity toward Ryan as well, and just what we've done over the years. Don't forget, I am giving away a $65,000 truck and trailer combo package. And to be entered to win, all you got to do is go over to blackflag.com, click the Gritty truck link, and you'll see Gritty t-shirts. You'll see some Revenge, different flavors. And there's a new flavor, Gritty Ricky, which is really good. And I got it right here. Check it out. It's like a lime Ricky. It is the best flavor that Black Flag has come out with so far. So I like it. It's very cool. So head on over there, just buy a bundle or a shirt, and you'll be entered to win the truck, which we'll announce in just after Christmas sometime. And for everyone who left a comment last week on the YouTube channel, you were entered to win a rangefinder. I've selected a winner. I'm going to give the rangefinder to this gentleman here, Into the Timber Outdoors 8746. He says, crazy to think it's been 10 years of watching Gritty. In all of the films you show on your channel, this film shows who Brian Call really is. Not just a hunter. He's someone's son, a brother, a cousin, and a family man, and important, a true friend, and someone that is there in the hardest of times. Hope to see you on the mountain. Stay gritty. Thank you. All these comments mean a lot to me. And for sharing the film on social, the winner is Knits Outdoors. So hit me up in the DMs there. Give me your address, and I'll get you those gators. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel and like this video. And if you leave me a comment, you'll be entered to win a rangefinder next Sunday, which I'll pick that winner next Sunday. And if you share it on your social media, same thing. We're going to do some gators again. And just share it on your social. So anyway, I got 11 films I've committed to. This is number 2. So make sure you tune in next week because there's another drop coming and one after that. And then there's a little break. But more movies are on their way. I'm committed to delivering, getting more gritty stuff out. So anyway, folks, thank you for supporting me. And we'll catch you next Sunday. Stay gritty.